Go live. This thing says, welcome to live chat. It's chat. I think chat's a kind of a good word. It's informal, and it's what we're doing here. This is just a little chat. I don't want to have a talk. Anybody out there in TV land? This is sort of like our TV show. There's Lev says hello. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Baldy Fred, hi. Yes, I've heard that name before. Tuesboy TF2 Gato. That's for cat. Hackballs says hi. Retgam4 ABCS says hello. Kip Videos, hi. That guy with Uke, what up? What up, Uke? ComQX says hello. Sans says hi. We're getting to have some people here. Marcus Stana says, you are remarkable. That's too generous. I was drawing, but I deemed this as more important. Tuesboy, that was so cool. Yeah, keep on drawing. That's good. Okay, so here we are. Thanksgiving's out of the way. I just reheated the last little bit of dressing, stuffing as it were, that was pretty tasty, but that's it. There's no more. There might be a little more cranberries, I'm not sure. Kip Video says, you are remarkable. Let me see your cats. Well, can you see way back there in the box? Well, let's just go say hi to him. In the keyboard cat book that you can get on Amazon, the World According to Keyboard Cat, there is one page on thinking inside the box, and there he is, thinking inside the box. And wait till you see what I got for you today. Somebody here is waiting inside the box. He's hanging around with a keyboard cat toy, and he's just got his face hanging there. Come on, dude. Say something. Boy, I'll take that as a no. There's a banana we'll be eating later. No duct tape on it. And there he is, just looking at the toy. Let's fire the toy up and see what he does. Catnip, please. Hey, what about it? He won't take his eye off that cat toy. We are going to play a video today. It's officially Christmas season. I'm all right with it now. When I start seeing Christmas stuff at Fred Meyer and it's still summer, I just start thinking, what the heck? What the heck? So here is a video. Oops. Look at my Mac Studio Ultra. Is that cool or what? Oh, I'm so happy. That cat is called Keyboard Cat 4.0 or Presley. Okay, here we go. What? Oh, that didn't work. Let's see. There we go. Oh, here he is. This is a video I forgot called Keyboard Cat Hangs Out with His Toy. And at that point in time, it was Bento. And here he goes. Mister. What is that, Danny? He's a good Benny. Kula Ellison donates $5. Thank you so much, Kula. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's just great. Let's hear it for Kula Ellison. It says CA $5. There's Benny looking straight at the old camera.
The neatest little.
So there you go.
So when you plug it in,
So that was our little featurette for today. This is Bento's version of what playing with the toy. There's lots of other videos of that too. He thoroughly enjoyed that toy. Hey, to just validate that we are the Keyboard Cat dudes here. There's Keyboard Cat in a frame under glass from 1984. Keyboard Cat's original t-shirt. There it is. The size is newborn, it says. 0 to 14 pounds. There it is. That's us. You can Google Keyboard Cat and you will find my name in the description and all that. And Kula Ellison says you're welcome for the money. That is so significant. I can't even believe it. Wow. Anyway, I forget where we were, but this is where we are. Look at this guy. Do you have to just stay in the box? Can't you come out and bullshit with us? Bull talk with us a little bit. Let's do this. Let's get a chair. I'm gonna get the office chair. And put it over here right by this little boy. And maybe we can get us both in the shot here. It's like a selfie with cat. That chair's a little high. Let's lower it. There we go here. There he is. I wonder if this light will help any. Well, it can't hurt. Or can it? Oh, looky there. There's a cat. There's a good shot of a cat and his toy and me, his dad. Kula Ellison says again, you're welcome. I appreciate that so much. Cash donations, you can do that. That's a feature of this YouTube thingamabobber. Is the piano one? What piano? He's so cute, says Konata. Niraj Gupta says, really, there was a rumor that he died? Well, 3 of the keyboard cats over the years since 1984 have passed away, and that's because cats don't live that long. And then just a new keyboard cat takes up his spirit and moves into his space, and we have a thing going here. He's so cute, says Konata Izumi. Craspex, there's a word. Cat. Is the toy up for sale? Well, they're all sold out, but occasionally you can find them on eBay. Someone will have one for sale. I have just a few left, and I'm hanging on to them for now. Right? He doesn't mind just being on camera here. He doesn't say much. Uncle Samsonite. Real? Yeah, real. It's all real. I just made a new shirt and then bought two copies of it that says, based on a true story. I wore it here a couple days ago on this. I call this a show. It's not a drop. It's not a feed. It's not a, any of that stuff. It's just what it is. This is just us doing this. We don't know exactly how or why, but here we are, right? Right, mister? Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. So, today we're gonna go with a little triple underline the word chat. This is like a question and answer time for anybody that has questions and answers for Keyboard Cat or for his toy or for my office or about my art or about me or about the internet or about the legend of Keyboard Cat or about the strange history of such. Junior's 2015 says, the cat, it looks nice. Oh yeah, he's happy. He's happy. If he wasn't, he wouldn't just be hanging there like that. He's thinking in the box. It's not a bad idea. As long as the box has got lots of nice padding and stereo and pizza and stuff. Maybe a little bit of leftover turkey dressing. Thinking in the box, LOL. Are you the creator of the meme? Yes, I am the creator of the meme. I shot the original video of Fatso playing the piano in 1984, pretty much out of boredom. I just had nothing else to do, and I was kind of freelance, but I didn't have a ton of work. But I'm glad I held out. That's kind of part of what got me here. And so I shot that video, and then years later, like way years later, like in 2019 or something, or no, like 2009, 2009. At 2007, I put that video after being shot in 1984, believe that. All those years later, and then that next millennium, and onto YouTube and the internet, which didn't exist before when the video was made. Put it up there on 2007. Then in 2009, a guy named Brad O'Farrell, in New York contacted me and said, do you want to get, make a lot of money and get famous with your cat playing the piano thing? And I said, well, yeah. So he said, you have to give me permission to mash it up with another YouTube video, put it on his channel, monetize it, and then intentionally get it seen by certain people that he thought could make things happen. And he did. And so all these years later, look what's going on. All these years later, it's incredible. So I am the creator of the meme. There was definitely some help from Brad O'Farrell, who was a smart dude. Uncle Samsonite says, cat. Hey, any questions? Anybody got any questions? Even like technical questions. I stop to read comments here once in a while. Any questions like maybe physics or math, maybe? Or theology? I mean, I don't know. Opie Teller says, I was looking for the keyboard cat just a few minutes ago, and I was surprised to find out you were live. Strange coincidence. Yes, there's something going on there, Opie Teller. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is your day. This is everybody's day. This is this guy's day. Geez, you got a lazy look there. Man. Anyway, I'm going to get a close-up of this guy just to make sure we're getting some. Mr. Furry Tail. Well, there's a pretty nice internet historical frame. The award, the toy, the cat, the motorcycle, the office. It's all there. Give us a like if you can. Use your extra finger there to give us a like. And if you're subscribed to this channel, well, you're rocking and rolling. If you're not, please subscribe. It helps us out and increases the size of the group. And then if you hit the notification switch there, you can be reminded when we're going to do something like this, right? He's purring. Can you hear it? Well, what is Keyboard Cat's? Somebody says, Keula says, wow, that was a good idea to produce keyboard and painting live. What is Keyboard Cat favor? I think she might mean flavor. Or cat treat. Well, it keeps changing. I mean, 1 minute it'll be Blue Brand kibbles and bits for outdoor cats, and then that'll grow old, and then he'll like want to eat this really yucky wet stuff in a little container, and they call it a snack, and he thinks it is one, and then after a while that just does not turn his crank, and so we have to switch to something else. That's why in the cat food department at the store there's about 8 million flavors, because they keep changing their mind. Uncle Samsonite. Giancarlo Rifo says, hola. I have a second cousin in Italy named Giancarlo Tancredi. Uncle Samsonite, this is cool. I'm Mexico, real, not much English. Hey, you're doing great. You're doing great. Stick with us, Unc. Yeah. Neeraj Gupta, may keyboard cat, the past ones rest in peace. Thank you so much for that kind thing, that kind greeting. Look at this guy. Yeah, it's nice having you all on board. We have a little group here that we meet with, and we're getting used to each other. Any other questions? Any other questions about any of the art, or how you might make some art? Uncle Samsonite says, good, sweet, hola. What Blaze Blister, the Wrathful Spino says, what was your inspiration for the original 1987 Keyboard Cat video? Well, it was 1984 actually, and my inspiration was I was with a group of friends. I was with a group, just two friends, maybe just one then, I can't remember. But we would take turns. I had a video camera, which most people didn't have then. They weren't in phones. Just TV stations had cameras, and I quit my job at the TV station, but I wanted to make videos, so I got a camera. And I would get together with a friend or two, and we would take turns coming up with an idea for a video that we could just shoot right then, impromptu. Probably no edit, no nothing, just props that you can see that are an arm length now because you don't have all day to do this. It's like impromptu, fun video, funny art, serious art, funny video. So it was my turn, and I can't remember what I'd done in my turn before that the same day, because I would get a few turns a day. But anyway, it was my turn, and my cat Fatso was sitting there, right there, just hanging with us. And I had this little blue t-shirt, and I'm not even sure why. No kids, just cats, and a blue t-shirt. And then I also had this keyboard, an Ensoniq Mirage that you could program. It was like one of the first things on earth where you could play a tune and then push a button and it would play it again. You know, that was a big deal. It still is. And so I just thought, it's time to make Keyboard Cat, only it wasn't called that then. It was just Charlie's cat. And the main reason then, when it was my turn, I just grabbed the cat and put him up by the piano and told him, look, dude, you got to stick with the program and make this take count. And lo and behold, it was the first take that we did this, and we only did 2 takes. Second take, Fatso wouldn't have anything to do with it. And it's called Outtakes. It's on this channel somewhere, and people like it, and it's pretty fun. And so there you go. I was just bored, and it was my turn. That's all I can say. Thank you so much for adopting the legend, Neeraj Gupta. Copter Monsis says, Ahia. Doki XD says, I don't understand anything. That might be very good. That could be good. So any other questions, like does Scumbag Steve really not take a bath for a while? I know some of that stuff. I do. Where's your cat? He's right in front of me, right there, fast asleep. This is what you call not only thinking in the box, but sleeping in the box. Here's his tail. Look at, he is not really like that. He wants his tail to be in the box too. I think we could probably do that. There you go, in the box. You happy? Come on, say it. Say it. Well, we're getting a lot of likes today. Some money. Lennon Dev says Keyboard Cat is cute. Mernball Edits says, sup, bro. Cryhog says, what's his name again? It's Presley. He reminds me of my old cat named Porch. Cryhog's cat named Porch. Looked kind of like old Presley here. Presley. Other questions? Questions about art history. I kind of know some art history. I was going to a state school in Washington, and I was an art major, and then I saw this postcard that actually looked like this. Study art in Japan, and it was hanging on the bulletin board in the art building. And so I applied for it, and I got a scholarship to go to art school for 1 year as a senior in Tokyo. And so being a Spokane boy, I thought, I probably should do this. So I did. And so art really is my background, but, video, art, painting, drawing, performance, music, conceptual, video, film, painting, drawing, sculpture, installation. How are you? I'm good. I'm really good. Mernball Edits. Juniors 2015 says, the best cat ever, and we appreciate that. All we need is a blanket over him, and we have Garfield in his bed. Well, I've got this towel. See, I've got this towel. Oh, wait a minute. I've got this towel that was under the box that he's thinking in, and I think I'll just put it right on him. Look, little guy, it's towel time. Somebody wants you to have a little towel, a little blanket. His tail is even in there. Oh, that's so cute. We'll get this up here on him's head. Now that's a comfy cat. Oh, he likes to get in the tunnels. Don't you? Look in there. See, he'll like that place. What's in there? Earth to Presley. Earth to Presley, please respond. Come in, Presley. Do you read us loud and clear? Do you read us at all? Can you even read? Look at that. He's just in there. Uh-oh. Somebody's peeking out. Okay. Somebody's peeking out. Yeah, that's his posture. Whoever said to put a blanket on him, thank you for that idea. That was great. That was really great. That was Gray the Average Gamer. All we need is blanket over him, and we have Garfield in his bed. Cry Hog, nice to meet you, Presley. Kitty67 says, keyboard kitty, smile face. Gray, the average gamer, says that is so spot on and adorable. Look at this. This is live. This is streaming. This is Cat making history and not even knowing it. Isn't that weird? Most male cats end up getting urinary tract complications in their later years. It's just the way it is. It's too bad. Mernball Edit says this is the best moment in his life. I appreciate that. That may be the most profound frame that we're seeing is just his ear. And then Mernball edits his comment, this is the best moment in his life. This is his best moment in his life. This is pretty good stuff. This is the stuff is made out of. God. Oh, that's nice. Look at all the people that like us. Nokia 3310 says, hello. Well, Juniors 2015 says the toy is available for purchase in Argentina. Well, it might be not in stores, but it might be just online if you search for it, like on YouTube sometime, or eBay. Sometimes somebody is selling one that they bought before. I'm going to contact the manufacturer of those. That was from a company called Think Geek. And they were great to do business with. And the cat is so cool. Yep. Oh, yeah, Cryhog, I can understand. Facts, when I first adopted my new cat, Rascal, we found out he had urinary issues and had to eat prescription diet for the rest of his life. Yeah, well, that's, I've been through that. Bento really was into that stuff, that whole lifestyle. And it's why people abandon some of those cats when they're young, because they already are showing that tendency, and then it's more work. There's a fair amount of work to take care of them, but you just do, and we did, and hey, he's famous. And so I think it's good, Cryhog, that you just take care, turn that turn that frown, that sad face into a smile. And somebody in Japanese, no yorani, I can read some hiragana and katakana, but that person says, I love the cat. That means daisuki ne? Yeah. Yoroshiku. I went to art school in Tokyo near Shinjuku no Chikaku ni. Rascal is 11 now, and I will love him for as long as he's alive. Me too. Did you hear that? Oh, yeah, you think, oh, that is rude. You get a close-up, and this is what you do with it? And this is my talent? This is what I have to work with? No, he's not ill. He might be sick in the brain just from being around here. Oh, for God's sakes. Whoa, that was a big yawn. You want to get back in? There you go. He had to get out to yawn. There's not enough room in there for him to open his mouth. Arielin says, hey there. Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing? Yeah, something that we all have in common here today is that we care about cats, which means that we have hearts and compassion and the need or the willingness, the desire to help. And so you're seeing here the face of somebody who's getting help from me, my family, but just not showing any appreciation Oh, look at one eye. Usually this time of morning he is taking a nap because he's eaten breakfast twice and been outside once. And so now he probably would rather be asleep, and here I am. Well, yeah, you're right. Nokia 3310. Nope, I'm fine. I just want to take a nap. Nokia 3310. Ariel, just a sec. Arielin, how much new not much new. I did some research on your channel after the stream out of interest. And try this. Try, if you haven't, charlieschmidt.com. It's on, oh, I don't have my business cards here, but it's just CharlieSchmidt.com. And there's so much stuff there. It goes so way beyond cat stuff and into everything stuff. So check it out and let me know what you think of CharlieSchmidt.com. That's the kind of feedback I would definitely like to get. And this cat, even though he's acting a little, you don't call it shy, I think. I should probably turn off this bright light I got on him. There's no light, just room light. And, yeah. BBQ words. BBQ words. I want some ribs. Hello, Keyboard Cat, the legend. Ari Alin. Ari Alin. Hey, thank you. Wow, can I say this? Vane Serafina Tamayo Ventochila says, hello. I'll have a book when the stream's over. Yeah, you can get Keyboard Cat books, these guys here. There's 3 by me. You can get them at Amazon and just search for Charlie Schmidt or Keyboard Cat on Amazon and it'll show you those books. Yeah, they make really good gifts. They don't cost very much either. I'm gonna let this guy rest. What the heck? We've been at this for 38 minutes. $4.02, 63 thumbs up, 14 people currently watching. How do I get that up? Look at this, looks like it's in a big place. It's just the desk. How do you get people to stop by and watch? It seems like Arielin or Arielin. Yeah, I got lucky with one video. You're right. Yeah, to get a meme takes some luck. First, you have to try. It's like winning the lottery. First, you have to buy a ticket, which doesn't take a lot of talent. And neither does trying. You just have to try. That's the secret ingredient. When did you adopt Presley? Oh, probably about 8 months ago from the shelter. Nice mini scooter. I know, isn't it cool? Look at this thing. And look at on the back, I put Bento on there as the license identity. But look at this thing. It really has the feel of look at that. Yeah, it's good. Little upholstered seat there. Yeah. Oh, that's neat. Ariel says, your luck came in with creating an extremely early internet meme. Ones today aren't as memorable. I know. I know they aren't. And so I don't say that because then it'll make me think, people think I think mine is the coolest. And it's not, it's just one. But you're right. What you're absolutely right. It was that it was at that point in time. And now, I think more then than now, the internet, like YouTube, would just put your stuff up, just like served as, orders come in, take a number. And then it was truly organic on how it grew. That if it grew because a bunch of people out there liked it, not some guy at YouTube or girl who, for some reason or another, gave it a boost in the algorithm, And so you get a different cake when it's baked with organics versus a boost. So that's why I think the material that floats to the top now isn't quite the way it was back then. So what's in it for me? I just keep doing what I was doing before and after the internet. That's what I do. And you just do what you do, and you really do it full blast every day, at least for a little while. Get it out there, and then what happens, happens. That's the deal. No get it out there, no ticket, no lottery. Minky business. Arielin says, thanks. Yes, YouTube does boost it. I can feel it. Monkey Business number one fan says, I just went on this is why you watch this channel. I just went on a run after sitting in bed and smoking cigs for 2 days, and now I can't stop coughing up phlegm. Yeah, Arielin Arielin says, the trending section is actually manually selected, which means YouTube really does boost it. I know, it's like pre-digested or something. It's like if you want to go to a place, it's like going to, oh, I don't know. If you can't think for yourself, that's what you do. How was living with Bento like? Best friend ever. I mean, well, you can see from every take, outtakes, intakes, you name it, he just really understood what was going on and wanted to help get the shot. He knew it was good for all of us, and he would just wait on the set with the rest of us and stick around when it wasn't easy and hold still for that sunglasses shot. Just an amazing cat, no doubt about it. That's lucky that I would get that cat. And by the way, that cat did have urinary tract problems. And who knows where he might have ended up had he not come here and just started playing the piano like a nobody's business. How many cats do you have right at this moment? One, which is not very many for us. Fatso, Bento, Skinny, and Presley. That is right. That is exactly right. And I will be making some videos that reflect that. I have a video that shows Fatso, Bento, and Skinny, or maybe a couple or three videos like that puts them together in a video and sort of alludes to the history of their brotherhood, sisterhood in the case of Fatso, because Fatso was a girl, and she wasn't really fat, and you shouldn't say fat. Monkey Business number one fan says, I have 2 cats, and is coughing up phlegm. Whoa. Well, we've been on 45 minutes. That's pretty good. Yeah, Fatso was a girl. Yeah, most people just think keyboard cat's a boy, but that might or might not be true. Fatso is a cat. Yeah, faded Raider. I can understand. I love Bento the most. It's always so sad how we forget they're cats and not just are not and cats not just some video on the internet. And cats have lives. Yes, they do. Yeah. Yeah, and the videos can be about that cats have lives. It can be. Rila, how is your day going? It's going really good. Do you like dogs? Yes, I like them. I don't have any, because look at this guy here. He's sleeping in a box, his tail tucked in, just barely tucked out, on the desk, with keyboard cat toys and trophies and his scooter, and his little head is tucked in there because Hims wants to sleep. And he knows he knows he's going to have the rest of the day off, and that's just going to be cool. God, this is a good frame. I got to get, how do you, well, I don't know yet. Female cats, orange cats, are very rare. I didn't know that, but I think you're right. Poor Skinny surrendered to cancer. Yeah, a lot of weight loss, dehydration, cancer symptoms, and now she's at peace. We don't really know exactly what happens when things pass away. What were things before they were born as babies here? Were they things, or was there just nothing? Whatever there was, that's what there's going to be, I think, or something like it. Yeah, I'm here to tell you, these cats have all been friends primarily. We were into loving cats way before we were into making cat videos. That's for darn sure. Look at that. He's chortling in there. Let's turn off the light. You just get some rest there. Oh, he's so comfy in there. Well, all cats sort of leave us early on. Compared to us, they have a short span, and it's just no fun for adults, for anybody, for humans. But it's just part of the deal. Cryhog says, cats are what gets me going through the day. Man, can I relate to that. Faded Raider says, cute car. Oh, the little motorbike? Yes, it is cute. Well, Arielin is talking about me improving my synchronizing the side-by-side videos of the cat. I thank you for that comment. It's sometimes it's kind of intentional, because I'll admit I like things kind of messy. In my paintings, there's parts that look like they should have been erased, or that they're not done yet. And there's something about that I like. So sometimes it looks bad because I think that's good. And sometimes it looks bad. I don't know why, but I'm going to try to make videos that you love. Arielin. Yeah, that's a fan. Rila says, unfortunately, my cats are not being with me lately. So, grumpy lately. Bummer, we're sorry. I hope the cat tries again the keyboard. Oh yeah, we'll get him on there. We will. He's just a little slow learner on that thing, but that's the way she goes. We'll just work with him. He's the boss. ASD and Prime ET. The cat is actually cool. Thank you. Yes, we should live with our cats peacefully. What if you make an official Keyboard Cat Discord server where fans can hang out together? Wow, there's an idea. What's your favorite year? 69 was pretty good. I graduated from high school. I had a cool car. My birthday was right in the middle of that summer, July 16th. And on my very birthday, the first astronauts to walk on the moon blasted off on my birthday. It was pretty cool. Discord server. I gotta write that down. Yeah, I use Amazon because my books are on there. It was easy to publish that way. Let's see here. I'm not paying attention to the camera. Yeah, I have a schedule for streams. Weekday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Faded Raider, I'm going to go now. I'd totally join that Discord server, though. Okay, we'll get on that. That's a good idea. I want the toy keyboard cat, says ASD and Prime YT. Well, we've been on here for 54 minutes. I guess it's time to find my banana. And start eating it. As we fade into the distance. But these waves of this keep going in the universe and could be our major emissary on the planet Trafalmador. Till next time, folks. Mernball Edits says, bon appetit, bro. Cryhawk says, thanks for the stream. Good to hear from your channel again. Good to be here. I'm here all day. Maybe I should just leave the camera on. No. Don't some people do that where they just have their stream just like on? It's like trolling where you're moving and the bait's always moving through the water. Omkar Shitole says, hello from Pune, Maharashtra, India. Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us. Have a nice banana from Ria. See you hopefully tomorrow. We will be here. All right. Okay, this banana's good. Not too ripe. Remember, don't eat overripe bananas. It gives your body a surge of sugar that's not good. Notice none of those dark marks. I can't say this name, but I am pleased to have it. Hi, I'm from Russia. Well, I'm part Polish, and Polish is pretty close to Russia. If someone created a game about keyboard cat, how would you feel at that moment? I'd feel good. For a lot of reasons. If the game could get out, maybe be fun. I would want to make sure it's a cool game. And because we get money when people make toys and games about us, which is how we eat. So, yeah, it would be good. Okay. That skin's empty. I'm going to push it to say goodbye. Have a good day.